Jai Shri Mataji, all my dear brothers and sisters. Let's all watch Shri Mataji without blinking your eyes. Keep your both hands on the heart. Just watch with complete humbleness, with love and bhakti.
Și Mataji, dragi frați și surori, să o privim pre și Mataji cu completă umilință și ambele mâini pe inimă.
Let's feel Shri Mataji in our heart and Sahasrara. Feel Shri Mataji's love in our heart.
Să o simțim pe și Mataji în inima noastră și în Sahasrara. Să simțim iubirea.
Let's all enjoy the love emitting from Shri Mataji. Slowly the vibration increases in and around us. And the angels, Shri Mataji is sending the angels around us to destroy all the evil forces in and around us.
Simțim cum crește din ce în ce mai mult iubirea mamei și toți îngerii pe care îi trimite și Mataji din jurul nostru și în interior să distrugă negativitatea.
Are you able to feel some changes in Sahasrara and the heart? Just keep our full attention. Just witness the changes.
Putem să simțim schimbări în Sahasrara și în inimă, să observăm detașat schimbările.
Slowly, let's all jump into the silent state. If any thoughts come, just watch the thoughts and watch Shri Mataji. Slowly, the thoughts become zero by grace of Shri Mataji.
Încerc să sărim în starea de tăcere. Dacă vin gânduri, numai să le privim și să o privim pe și Mataji.
Slowly, automatically, when the heart chakra gets cool, then the Sahasrara in the heartbeat also gets cool. So we can feel Shri Mataji there in heartbeat and heart chakra.
Încât se devine mai răcoare în inimă, se deschide și pitasul inimii și simțim pe și Mataji în pitasul inimii.
In this divine connection, let's all bow down to Shri Mataji one time. Crawl into Shri Mataji divine lotus feet. Suck the divine cool vibrations through our Brahmarandha.
În această stare, să ne plecăm la picioarele mamei și să absorbim vibrațiile prin Sahasrara.
Let's all surrender everything into Srimati Divine Lotus feet and feel her love.
Abandonăm totul la picioarele mamei și simțim iubirea.
In this state, slowly rise the Kundalini Mother. Keep on watch all the chakras. Go above the 7 inches above the Brahmarandra and take the knots.
Această stare, ridicăm mama Kundalini și mergem deasupra sahasrarei, deasupra 7 inci să facem nodurile.
Just feel the Sushumna and after taking 3 knots, keep both hands towards the
Simțim șumna, după cele 3 noduri, punem mâinile spre cer.
Let us see. Slowly the vibration increases in and around us. Just feel that joy.
Simțim cum cresc vibrațiile în interior și în jur și să simțim iubirea și bucuria.
And the Amrut flowing down into Sahasrara, nourishing all the pitas. Just enjoy a drop of cool vibration Sahasrara into this lymphic area of the brain. And slowly it expands in the whole Sahasrara. Just let us take bath in these divine cool vibrations.
Amrutul care curge în sahasrara noastră, să ne scăldăm în aceste vibrații și curăță complet toate pitasurile.
Okay, both hands towards Shimataji. Take Bandhan. Enjoy the kavach layer forming around us like a rainbow with cool vibrations.
Ambele mâini pe Mataji facem bandan, acest curcubeu de vibrații raporoase.
Take slowly the button and feel the grace flowing down. Also feel in the both the hands, palms, fingers, and around us, in and around us.
Facem bandanul în cer și simțim grația divină în aceste degete, în mâini și în interior și în jurul nostru.
When you are going left to right, keep watch the changes in right hand. Then right to left, keep watch the changes in the left hand. Just stay there, enjoy the straight witness.
Facem bandan de la stânga la dreapta. Observăm care sunt schimbările, palma stângă și de la dreapta la stânga vedem în palma dreaptă și observăm schimbările.
Now keep both hands towards Mataji at the level of your heart. Enjoy the blessings, the grace, the Amrut flowing down from above Bindu into the Sahasra, nourishing all the pitas.
Ambele mâini la nivelul inimii spre și Mataji. Și ne bucurăm de grația divină care curge de deasupra pe Sasrara în toate pitasurile.
Now again keep both hands in our heart chakra.
Ambele mâini pe inimă.
Shri Mataji, please sit in my heart. Let us ask you very humbly. Bow down your head a little bit forward and invite Shri Mataji humbly and enjoy praying. Shri Mataji, please sit in my heart. Sit in this heart, Shri Mataji, forever.
Ne aplecăm capul puțin și ne rugăm cu umilință. Mamă, vă rugăm, stați în inima mea. Așezați-vă în inima mea pentru totdeauna.
It's not only through the words that inviting Shri Mataji, just completely feel the love, the complete bond with our mother, Shri Mataji. Enjoy her presence in your heart with cool vibrations.
Nu numai cu cuvintele, o invităm pe și Mataji. O invităm cu toată iubirea din inima noastră. Și ne bucurăm de prezența ei în vibrațiile coroase.
Let's see how much we are, get fastly connected with Shri Mataji's love and feel Shri Mataji in our heart. Like Sri Hanumana, how he used to enjoy Sri Ram in his heart. Let us feel like Sri Hanumana, and we can feel Shri Mataji in our heart.
Să vedem cât de repede putem să o simțim pe mama în inima noastră. Deci ca și Hanumana, cum simțea pe Sri Rama în inima lui.
More you feel Shri Mataji in the heart, more the 7 auras of the heart, 7 chakras of the heart gets nourished and established by grace of Shri Mataji.
Cu cât o simțim pe Sri Mataji în inima noastră, cu atât se stabilizează și se deschid cele 7 aure din jurul inimii noastre.
Slowly the heart become completely pure by grace of Mataji. Let us enjoy the power of purity in the heart and enlarge more and more the blessings of Shri Mataji.
Încet, inima noastră devine din ce în ce mai pură. Să ne bucurăm de prezența mamei. în inima noastră.
Shri Mataji, please stay in this heart forever, forever, and forever.
Și Mataji, vă rugăm, stați în inima noastră pentru totdeauna și totdeauna.
More we feel the purity as cool vibrations, Shri Mataji, you can enjoy Shri Mataji in the Shri Shiva in our heart now. More the purity, more the Shiva Tattva established within us.
Cu cât simțim puritatea din inimă, cu atât se stabilizează și Shiva în inima noastră, care este puritate.
Automatically, when it's getting cool more and more, then the Brahmarandra, that is heartbeat, also gets cool. Just keep our attention there and go such a silent state inside the heart.
Cu cât inima devine mai răcoroasă, cu atât se deschide Brahmarandra, pitasul inimii.
Let the heart become more larger and larger, so that we can feel the like a big light or a lotus can blossom in our heart, taking out all the muds down, drops down.
Simțim cum inima se deschide din ce în ce mai mult, ca un lotus, și tot noroiul de pe lotus cade jos când se deschide acest lotus.
Dear brothers, sisters, are you able to feel Shri Mataji's presence in our heart with cool vibrations, which expands, this vibration expand from heart towards periphery.
Putem să simțim aceste vibrații răcoroase în inima noastră și prezența mamei care se răspândește din inimă peste tot, în jur.
Slowly take our attention from heart to the brain. Just enjoy this fourth nadi of the heart. Starts from the heart to the Vishuddhi to the brain, and opens up like four petals to form the Turiya state.
Ne bucurăm de al patrulea nadi, care merge din inimă, Vishuddhi, și în creier și se deschide ca patru petale în creierul nostru.
And please keep your right hand on our forehead and enjoy the blessings. The opening of the Agya Chakra, so that the more the new strands rise from Muladhara to the brain and above the Sahasrara.
Să punem mâna dreaptă pe frunte și să ne bucurăm de deschiderea Aghei Chakra. Și din ce în ce mai multe fire de Kundalini pot să treacă spre creier.
Also keep watch the changes in the left hand palm and the fingers, absorbing the cool vibrations. Now the new strands rises above, higher and higher, by grace of Shri Mataji.
Observăm schimbările în mâna stângă și prin grația mamei, cum din ce în ce mai multe fire de kundalini se ridică deasupra și deasupra sahasrarei.
So I'll feel Shri Mataji in our sastra, in this brain.
Să o simțim pe mama, pe și Mataji, în sahasrara, în creierul nostru.
Slowly raise your right hand to the Ekadashi Rudra.
Ce ridică mâna dreaptă pe Ekadesha Rudra.
Now again watch the penetration of divine cool vibrations into the brain and awakening this all Sri Ekadashi Rudras.
Observăm penetrarea vibrațiilor divine în creierul nostru și cum se deschide Ekadesha Rudra.
Sri Mataji, please awaken fully Sri Ekadashi Maharudras in us to destroy all the evil forces in and around us.
Și Mataji, vă rugăm, treziți complet pe și Ekadesha Maharudra din interior, să distrugă toate forțele negative din interior și din jur.
Let's enjoy the more this divine cool vibrations penetrates into this Ekadashi Rudra, into this brain.
Să ne bucurăm din ce în ce mai mult cum vibrațiile răcoroase pătrund prin Ekadesha Maharudra în creierul nostru.
Let's feel the vibration increases in and around us now, in this brain, and the whole Brahmarandra gets open. It's very important for all Sai yogis, the Sahasrara should open fully. So here, actually, the Rudra Granthi is there. So Shrimataji, please unlock this Rudra Granthi to completely become one with your divine law.
Este foarte important ca sahasrara noastră să se deschidă complet. Și o rugăm pe mamă, vă rugăm, deschideți această Rudra Granthi, ca să putem deveni una cu dumneavoastră, totdeauna.
Slowly the vibration increases and expanding in the whole brain. And keep our full attention. Enjoy the love of Shrimataji, a presence of Shrimataji more in the within us and become one with her love.
Ce în ce vibrațiile cresc și pătrund în interiorul creierului nostru și ne bucurăm de prezența mamei, devenind una cu iubirea ei.
Now slowly keep your right hand just in front of the Ekadashi Rudra and feel the vibrations more penetrates into the each and every petal of these thousand petals nourished by grace of Shri Mataji.
Punem mâna dreaptă mai departe în fața lui Shri Kadeshama Rudra și ne bucurăm de vibrațiile răcoroase care ne pătrund creierul complet, simțind-o pe mamă în fiecare celulă a acestui creier.
And slowly dissolve into this Virata's power.
Încet ne dizolvăm în puterea viratei.
Now keep your right hand at the Brahmarudra and feel the whole Sushumna and enjoy the whole fully opened Sahasrara. If you get cool, then slowly raise your right hand for 2 to 4 inches above the Sahasrara. Enjoy this Amrut flowing down into the whole, into the Brahmanadi.
Acum ne punem mâna dreaptă pe Brahmarandra și observăm tot Shushumna Nadi. Și dacă simțim răcoare, ridicăm mâna la 2-4 inci deasupra capului, simțim amrutul divin, cum ne pătrunde Sahasrara.
Enjoy this power of patience. More we patience, more we can enjoy divine blessings. Slowly keep both hands if you are getting such a cool divine bliss and the Amrut flowing down into Sahasrara, nourishing all the thousand petals with cool vibrations one by one. Then keep both hands towards the sky.
Ne bucurăm de puterea răbdării. Și dacă simțim răcoare, ridicăm mâinile, ambele, spre cer. Ne bucurăm de amrutul divin.
Well, let's all completely dissolve with Shrimataji's love and take our one drop of Atma to drop and dissolve into the ocean of Paramatma.
Să devenim una cu puterea, iubirea mamei. Și picătura de atma se dizolvă în oceanul de Paramatma.
Let's all completely take bath in these divine cool vibrations and completely become silent, absolute silent state. To enjoy the absoluteness of the spirit within us by grace of Shri Mataji.
Să ne scăldăm complet în acest ocean de vibrații. Să simțim spiritul nostru în tăcerea absolută din interiorul nostru.
Now let us enjoy this flow of this divine nectar down, even down more into the deep into the Mother Earth, nourishing all the chakras and all nourishing all the petals of all the chakras.
Ne bucurăm de acest amrut divin care curge în interior și merge adânc în mama pământ. Ne curățe toate chakrele, toate petalele tuturor chakrelor.
More our attention on Sri Mataji's love, more we become completely pure and dissolve in her love.
Cu cât mai mult avem atenția pe iubirea mamei, cu atât ne purificăm și ne dizolvăm în iubirea dânsă.
Now let us keep both hands towards Sri Mataji at the level of your heart and feel Sri Mataji blessings within us, in and around us.
Ambele mâini spre și Mataji la nivelul inimii. Și simțim binecuvântările divine din interior și din jur.
So enjoy this complete silent state, more and more deeper into the silence, becoming one with Sri Mataji.
Ne bucurăm de această stare de tăcere completă. Din ce în ce mai adânc în această stare, devenim una cu Shri Mataji.
In this state, let us enjoy Sri Mataji's words of mantras penetrate into our each and every cell of our body of the Virata.
În această stare ne bucurăm de cuvintele mantre ale mamei, care pătrund în fiecare celulă ale viratei.
We have to meditate every day, just like washing our hands or just like cleaning our teeth. We have to, in the morning time, meditate, and also in the evening, we have to meditate. We have to meditate both the times. Otherwise, we cannot rise, we cannot grow. Just to think that we are realized souls, we do not become. This cleansing has to be done every day, in and out. And this is why none of the experiences which are described are felt sometimes in Sajoga, and people ask, Mother, how is it we don't feel the khichdi? Because your attention is not also there where it should have been. So one has to try to meditate in such a manner that this working of the Kundalini is facilitated. The chakras are cleansed out, and ultimately you are in a state of meditation. It's not question of how to go into meditation. But it's the question how to be in meditation all the time. So as you know that Kundalini, when she reaches the Agya Chakra and when she opens Agya Chakra, then you can be in thoughtless awareness. Then you don't think. Thinking just stops. You watch everything, just watch. But you do not get involved into what you are watching, but you just watch. And that watching itself gives you the growth within. Think of the tree which is, say, in a turmoil or during earthquake. It won't grow. When the earthquake stops, everything becomes quiet, everything is peaceful, then only the tree can grow. In the same way, our growth can only take place if we are peaceful within ourselves. So for a Kundalini growing wider and wider and rising higher and higher, first thing is we must have peace within ourselves. But this peace is possible if you can make really peace with others. If you cannot make peace with others who are in Sahaja, who are in the collective, if you are in a turmoil, this Kundalini can never rise. That is why collectivity is so important. Without collectivity, your Vishuddhi cannot open. And without collectivity, you cannot have the growth of your spirituality. If the growth of the spirituality, as they say, the tree of life is upside down and the roots are in the brain. And this Kundalini has to go and water that brain. As we water the roots, then it starts flowing downward. And that's how we start expanding. So this power of Gauri has to be respected because she is our mother. She is our individual mother. She has given us second birth. She is the one who knows all about us. She is so gentle, so kind. How she slowly rises. She doesn't give us trouble. She takes all the trouble of penetrating through these centers and she gives us the second birth. Because she understands everything. She knows everything. She organizes everything. She brings forth all the beauty that you are. Once you start developing that beauty within yourself, then you will be surprised how powerful you are. Because all these things are of the same nature. Is the truth that you discover, is the same as the beauty, is the same as the joy. You don't have to think that joy is separate, truth is different, beauty is different. Because we are not yet at that point, we just take one facet. But once we reach that point, then the whole thing seems to be one. There is no differentiation at all. It's all one. Many facets of a diamond, but it's one diamond. And that diamond is yourself, your spirit. So today is a very great day. We have to thank our mother, our Kundalini, the Gauri, for giving us realization and to know that we have to every time awaken her. Every time we have to expand her and every time to worship her so that we always keep our realization intact and keep our ascent intact. It is this ascent which is going to transform all the human beings. So you have to pray to her that keep us pure, make us pure. She purifies you. Her job is to purify your chakras. So please purify us, make our hearts clean, our minds clean, everything clean, and ultimately keep our connection forever and ever lasting, so that we feel this beautiful power of God's love flowing through us. For that, whatever is necessary, we will do. We'll be very much in the collective, we'll sacrifice anything, and also we'll try to be very sensible, we'll try to spread Sahaja Yoga, because when you spread Sahaja Yoga like a tree, then the depth will grow also. But it has to be done with the same beauty as the awakening of the Kundalini. She has not troubled you. She has not given any problems to you. So, from that one has to learn that we have to behave in a manner the way Kundalini is so gentle, so sweet, so nice, so effective, and she brings our life to some meaning. She completes the meaning of our life. She completes our desires, and she takes us to a point where we start seeing the whole thing, the whole universe as one, all human beings as one. She gives us collective consciousness. All this work is done by Kundalini alone. Of course, if she does not go to any chakras and does not awaken any deity, we cannot even have the fruits of those chakras being awakened. So it is all her work, all her ascent, all her understanding and wisdom which has given us this beautiful state that we call ourselves as yogis. So I would request you all to pay attention to your Kundalini. Try to raise her all the time. See that you get your vibrations. Also see that not only that you get your vibrations all right, but also for others you have a different attitude. Do not criticize others. Do not say anything about how wrong they are, but just see how right they are and what good they are capable of. She is a virgin and still so wise. In the same way, we have to be very wise, very sensible. We cannot afford to waste our time now, because we have to save the whole world, and it is our responsibility. If we do not now work out even our own chakras, we cannot help anyone. So first of all, we must work out our own chakras, and then we can help the whole world. It's not something like a cult or an organization where you just say, I belong to this cult or this organization, so all right, I'll be saved by God. That's not promised in Sahaja Yoga. There's nothing like a ticket to heaven. It has to be worked out. You have to work it out, and work it out with full understanding as to what is this Kundalini is and how she works. May God bless you. So this principle of Sri Krishna is so important that at the state, as we fall in the Vishuddhi Chakra, we become complete. In the sense that when the Sahasrara is opened out for you and you start feeling the vibrations, you are not yet fully complete. If you were just complete, then it would have been a an end of your evolution. Because at that stage, if you had finished it, then there was no need to have Sahaja. But actually it means that once the Sahasrara is opened out, then you have to come down to your Vishuddhi Chakra. That means to your collective. If it is not working on your Vishuddhi Chakra, the enlightenment on Vishuddhi Chakra, you cannot feel the vibrations. As you saw yesterday, the artist started playing in a very new dimension. It's not that only they got awakening of the Kundalini. The awakening of the Kundalini was there, no doubt. But it had to come down to their Vishuddhi Chakra. If I could not have brought it back to their Vishuddhi Chakra, their hands would not have moved that fast. They would have never felt the sweetness, the madhurya of Sri Krishna, and they would not have manifested it. So, all that is expressed through your fingers and hands achieves that new awareness of creating the madhurya, the sweetness. In your art, in your music, in your gestures, in every way your hands are very important. But Vishuddhi Chakra also plays part, as you know, on the 16 chakras or the subplexuses which look after our face, our ears, nose, eyes, neck. All these things are looked after by Vishuddhi Chakra. As a result, also, you can become great actors. You can have eyes which are innocent. You can have a skin which is shining. You can have ears which can hear the divine music. You can have a nose which shows your dignity. In the same way, your whole facial expression changes. If you are a very harsh person and a hot-tempered person, and you have harshness on your face, or else if you are like a beggar all the time, or you are crying all the time, weeping, your face looks so miserable, everything changes and comes into the center where you look beautiful, you look attractive in the divine way, and also you get a very sweet countenance. Also the teeth and the tongue are looked after by Vishuddhi Chakra. So your teeth which are in trouble get cured. You sometimes, as I told you, I have never been to a dentist all my life. So you can imagine that you don't have to go to the dentist anymore if you have your Vishuddhi Chakra all right. Then also your tongue improves. For example, some people are very sarcastic by temperament. They cannot say something sweetly. All the time they are sarcastic, saying sarcastic things. Some people have a habit of abusive language. Some people are extremely beggarish type, all the time talking in a very beggarish manner. There's no dignity, there's no sweetness, and there is no self-confidence for some people. Some people even stammer. Some people cannot stand on the stage and give a lecture. All these things drop out as soon as your Vishuddhi Chakra improves. This is only outward. This is the outward manifestation of the Vishuddhi Chakra's improvement within yourself through the awakening of Sri Krishna on Vishuddhi Chakra. But what happens really is that inside you, you become a witness. You become a witness in the sense that all that is disturbing, all that is troubling you, all that is a problem, you just start watching it. You start witnessing it. You start seeing it, and you do not get disturbed. That seeing, that witnessing state has a tremendous power. Whatever you see without thinking, your problems get solved. Any problem you have, once you get this witness state, what we call tatastha, means you are standing on the shores and watching the waves to move. Then you know how to solve the problems. So, your witness state has to be developed, and sometimes I have seen people have to go through little difficulties to develop that witness state. This is very important, that once the Kundalini starts supplying you from your Sahasrara downward, moving on your chakras and enriching your different chakras on the Vishuddhi chakra, when it has to stay, it really tries to little bit take you through turmoils. And you start thinking that, see, now my life was so blissful, I had so many blessings, and now what has happened? But this is the time when you should become tatastha, means you should become a witness. If you become a witness, everything improves. For example, you are, say, a person who is working in some place. As soon as you become a witness, you see, your attention goes inside and you start watching things from inside out. As a result, you see exactly what's wrong where. And as you have got the power of witnessing, with that power you get over the problems that you have. Problems get solved very easily if you know how to witness the whole situation than to get involved into it. And this is the best state which we call as Sakshi Swarupatva, which you achieve when the Kundalini comes up and the connection is established and the divine ray starts following through that and enriches your Vishuddhi chakra. Now the name of Sri Krishna has come from the word Krishi, meaning the plowing of the soil for planting the crops. Now he is the one who has done the plowing for us, in the sense that he has created us in such a manner that when the sprouting has to be done, you are already ready for it. But as it is, we human beings spoil our Vishuddhi chakra by many wrong things, as you have seen that we smoke or we take drugs or we take tobaccos and all that. So our Vishuddhi chakra goes out. On top of that, if you are a person who doesn't talk at all, or who talks too much, or who shouts and screams, and who shows temper, raises his voices, also spoils his Vishuddhi chakra. So the first thing is that in your using the Vishuddhi chakra, you have to remember it is to be used for sweetness, for madhurya. If you want to say something to someone, try to say something that is sweet and nice. Practice it. In certain places I have seen that people are used to a kind of a talk. And sometimes they cannot talk in the fashion that is sweet. For them it is adharma, as if to talk sweetly to someone. They only believe that you must really talk in a manner that will hurt others. So hurting anybody is not in the dharma of Sri Krishna.
Sheshmati, let's all enjoy the purity inside by grace of Shrimati. Fully pure and pure. With the presence of Shri Mataji in our each and every cell of our body of Virata.
Să ne bucurăm de puritatea interioară, completă puritate și de prezența mamei în fiecare celulă. a corpului virate.
Let's completely strain this silent state to dissolve into Mataji's divine love.
Este în această stare de tăcere completă și să ne dizolvăm în iubirea mamei divine.
ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्रीविराटाङ्गना विराट साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः. Thank you very much, Mataji, for giving such a blissful meditative collective meditation to become completely one with your divine love. Also, I thank all my dear brothers and sisters for joining to become one with each other, to become one with Shri Mataji's love. Jai Shri Mataji, let's all continue this rate as long as possible. Happy Nirmal Day all of you. Jai Shri Mataji.
Mulțumim, mamă, pentru această meditație colectivă, în această stare de completă binecuvântare. Să stăm în această stare toată ziua cât se poate. Jai și Mataji.
In this very blissful state, if anybody wants to share your divine full experiences of Shri Mataji's love, please you can for another few minutes. Then we can wind up the session. Jai Shri Mataji.
Încă câteva minute putem să împărtășim experiențele noastre divine și să împărțim iubirea mamei.
Jai Shri Mataji. Please allow me to end the session today. Jai Shri Mataji.
Jai și Mataji, o să închidem sesiunea. Thank you, Baya. Jai și Mataji.
Jai Shri Mataji.
Jai Shri Mataji.
Jai Shri Mataji Didi.
Minunat. Beautiful. Jai Shri Mataji. Thank you very much, Mother. Thank you very much, Baya.
Jai Shri Mataji.
Please, can you share the link of the talk, please? Baya,
Yes, Didi. Jai Shri Mataji.
can you share the link of this talk?
Yes, sure.
Yes, thank you very much.